Hey guys, welcome back for another reaction. Guys, this time we're going to get into mom life, which is a mom of 7 that is in the process of being evicted. She is doing a little bit of trolling on TikTok, but we're here for it. So we've been following this story. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, guys, remember we said we couldn't figure out, well, I told you guys that I could not figure out why her and the sister weren't really vibing like that. Well, she's going to answer the question. So we're going to be going between the eviction videos, her telling the story of problems with her sisters, and whatever else she's trolling about, and probably a couple of trolling clips about how she's pretending to look for a job. All right, we know we cannot take this girl seriously, but let's go. Let's start off with why I can't stay at my sister's house.
Said she'll keep my kids for an extra month if I come on here and tell y'all what happened between us. Why my kids can stay at her house, but I can't stay at her house. So here it goes. So when I was 19, I was couch surfing, homeless, trying to figure out my way, and my sister let me come stay with her. Everything was good, you know, like I was helping her with her kids. We didn't have no problems or anything. But I ended up getting a boyfriend. And he's the reason everything went downhill. So boom. So I got the boyfriend. He was homeless. He was couch surfing too. So I told him, I know this is wrong, okay? I know this is wrong. I told him, come stay with me at my sister's. And I didn't ask her. Okay. So after about a week of him being there, she's like, why hasn't he left yet? And I was like, he doesn't have nowhere to go. And then that's when I asked her. And then, you know, she got mad at me. I don't feel like she should have been that mad at me, but she was mad at me. So we ended up getting into it, but she still let me stay in her house. She also let him stay too because he wasn't a bad guy. He was cool. She liked him, like he.
Two bombs laying on your couch. So both of you, two grown people, were sleeping on her couch. So someone in the chat says, the comment says, so you're homeless, recruiting other homeless people to stay at your sister's house, then sneakily bringing him back in her house, and he then steals everything. You don't know why she's mad at you? The audacity must be on sale.
He always helped her out with like taking out the trash and stuff like that. You know, stuff men do. So, but one day she went on vacation. All right, let me backtrack. So we got into it. Then we ended up getting into it again. And then she said, he got to go. Like, he got to go. She's like, y'all not helping me with bills. And I help me rent. He has to leave. So I was like, so we ended up getting into it and he ends up leaving. Boom, he comes back. I told him to come back while she was on vacation. This is where it's about to get rocky, all right? This is where it's about to get rocky. Please don't judge me, okay? So while she's on vacation, he's staying with me at her house. I tell him I gotta go to my aunt's house to help my auntie. And I told him to, you know, just stay here. I left in the morning. I came back that night. I came back, mouth dropped open. Mouth dropped open. This dude stole everything. Her TVs, her laptop, her everything. He stole.
So was bra a crackhead? What's going on here?
Everything. I haven't heard from him to this day. To this day. And that's the reason why I can't stay at my sister's house with the kids. She doesn't, ever since then, since I was 19, she doesn't let me come in her house. I try to mend it. I try to like, you know, get her to forgive me, but she doesn't completely forgive me. I get I was wrong, but I don't see how you could be mad almost 10 years later about the situation. You got all your stuff back. You should end up becoming a nurse and making, you know, all that stuff that she lost, she ended up getting it all back. So, you know, I don't see how she could be mad at me. I can see her being mad at him. We never seen him again. I don't know what he did with the stuff. I don't know why he decided to come there and steal like everything, but that's what happened. I mean, there's not much I could do about it now, but that's the story. That's why I can't stay there. So, sis, if you're watching this, please forgive me one day. Love you. So my sister said she'll keep my kids for an extra month if I
Okay,
come on
guys,
here
so
and
that
tell y'all.
explains the rocky relationship between her and the sister because we were wondering. So she's telling the story now. Okay, so we got a little bit more insight, and it looks like she's changed the name of her channel to the Chaos Corner. All right, so that's that. Now let's go and see what eviction day we are on. Hold on, guys. One second, okay? All right, so we're going to get rid of this one and I'm gonna bring up this other screen I have. Guys, if you're just coming in, welcome to the live. We are on Mom Life, new name of the TikTok channel about the mom of 7 who's being evicted, who was looking for a job. Last time we checked in, she was looking for a job at McDonald's and she only had 2 hours a day of availability. Guys, we are on day 25 till eviction. 25 days till eviction. I'm sorry. That's where we're at. So let's go ahead and hop into it.
Taking my video out of context and deciding that they wanted to get me evicted from my apartment. So the closer it gets to the day, the more it starts to become real. I guess the first couple days I didn't take it seriously, but the closer it gets, the more real it gets. And I'm actually starting to get freaked out. I've been sleeping in my car just to get used to it. You know, I'm tall. I'm 5'9". So I have to sleep and basically my knees are like squished because my legs are so long.
Guys,
Plus,
I told you
obviously, I'm a
this
big
could be
lady.
Liv's sister. She's 5'9". Now Liv says she's 5'7". Guys, why were they clowning Liv for wearing a size 13 shoe? Girl, I was on the floor. You hear me? I was on the floor. So she's 5'9". So she probably does wear a 13 shoe. She said her knees are squished. She's sleeping in the car, guys. It's the 25-day countdown till eviction.
So, you know, there's no room really in here. It's a 3-row car. I could sleep in the trunk, but there's so much back there. I already started putting stuff in my trunk, so there's really nowhere for me to sleep. You know, so at this point, I'm really thinking about just getting a box and setting up next to my car.
She
I
is a
mean, tents
mess.
are not that expensive, but like I said, I don't get that much every month, so I don't even know if I can afford a tent.
Oh my God. Girls, stop it. They said, didn't you laugh at us, the taxpayers? They said you were laughing in another video bragging how you only pay $50 a month in rent for the past 15 years. Where's all that energy at? Another guy said it's always someone else's.
Why do y'all keep coming for my weight? Like, y'all love to body shame. I'm not no 300 pounds. Like, really, I'm not. I just look big because I always wear big shirts. And my arms look big. But, yeah, I done gained mad weight because, firstly, roller skating in the summer. Not that I gotta explain nothing to y'all, but I already tell y'all all my business already anyways, right? So yeah, I was roller skating in the summer. Boop, broke my arm. And then not like a couple
So
months.
hold on, guys. We're getting off track, right? I hit that one by mistake. Okay, let's go back and we're gonna go down, 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 down. And we left off at 25 days till eviction. So we're going to cover the stuff with the sister. Hold on, guys. It's giving me trouble. All right. The stuff with the sister. We're going to cover the eviction countdown, and we can do some of her troll videos. All right. So remember, we already did this, guys, because that's the interview with the taxpayer. Interview 25 days till eviction. Let's see what this one's about. Am I wrong?
Sister called me to tell me that I need to give her some money if she's gonna have my kids all this time, because 7 kids is a lot. I don't have a job. I don't have income. So how am I supposed to give her money? And she knows this. So, and she didn't ask me for money when I dropped the kids off. So my thing is, what is the switch up? Is she watching these videos and looking at the comments? Because if she is, like, it's weird. It's like y'all all praying for my downfall. Even my own sister. That's weird. And she says she needs at least $200 a week. I don't have that. I don't have it. So I told her, I'll try to get it. The most I can give her is $50 a month. Not, I don't even have it for a week.
Month. Y'all, come on now. Somebody said your kids aren't her responsibility. They said most narcissists don't understand why. If you don't have a job, then why is she watching your kids? They say, why does this person keep coming up on my FYP?
So
my For You page?
That's the most I could give her. But she works. She works all the time. She's a nurse. So I don't see why she can't do it for me. I would do it for her. If I had it like that, I would. So I don't understand why she can't do it for me. I don't know. What y'all think? So my sister called me.
Okay, guys.
To tell me that I need to give her some money if she's going to have my kids all this time.
So guys, the story, hold on. The story so far, she's facing eviction. She has 7 kids. She has 3 baby daddies. She is not employed. She's looking for a job while she's in the process of moving out. But she says she's sleeping in her car. Not sure why, but let's keep going. 24 days till eviction, guys. We said we're going to see this through, and we meant it. Pine Nation, please hit the thumbs up. If you are just coming in, welcome.
24 days until I'm officially evicted and out on the streets for a month. All because I decided to come on the World Wide Web and post that I pay $50 in rent in a 2-bedroom in a 10-story building, which I could have kept it to myself, not bragged about it. But I did that. And one of you taxpayers went and found out where I lived and told my housing management. So now I have to leave because y'all got into my business that much. And that y'all care about.
Guys, I don't know if hold on, I'm sorry. I don't know if you recall, but remember she said she had some good news that they found another apartment on the 10th floor. Whatever happened to that? Let's see if she talks about that.
At this point, I'm just taking it day by day. I have no plan. To be honest, I don't know what's next. I do know after the month, they already told me that I can go somewhere else. They already have the place, but it's not going to be ready for 2 months. So I do know that much, that I'm not going to be on the streets for long. But I'm saying after the 30 days is up, I don't know what I'm doing next. Like, I don't know where. I guess I could sleep in my car for a month, which is super uncomfortable. But I guess you got to deal with being uncomfortable. That's the consequences of my actions. But that's what's going on so far. 24 months. 24 months. I wish. 24 days.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said, I love this for my taxes. This is my thing. I don't care about the taxes because if you're not giving me, I'm not getting anything out of the taxes. Now we're getting like the roads fixed and all that kind of like keeping up with the trash and all. I pay for trash too. So I don't know. People in some places are paying trash They're paying for tech. Why can't I talk? They're paying for their trash out of their taxes, right? However, this is my thing, y'all. When people say I love this for my taxes, it's not. They need to lower the fucking taxes. If that's when I love it for my taxes. If nobody's getting any of this money, where's the money going? I'm gonna need a new breakdown.
And I'm out on the street in the cold. Things suck. I don't miss Thanksgiving. Everything. But that's it. That's all. 24 days until I'm officially evicted
Oh
and out on the
God.
streets for a
She wanted us to feel sorry for her, guys. She's gonna be out on the street and in the cold. Oh no. What have you guys done? You got a mom of 7 evicted. All right, hold on, guys. So we were at 24. Let's get into. I don't see 23. Let's do 22.
$22 until I get evicted from the place I've been at for 15 years. All because I made a video asking taxpayers if they were mad that I paid $50 in rent. You let me control your emotions. Stop letting other people control your emotions. It's like I'm talking to my son. I'm talking to a bunch of kids. Take nothing personal. So because of you taxpayers, I'm gonna have to leave the place I've always known and loved. My 2-bedroom for my family of 8. We have to leave. And I could cry and I could yell and I could scream, but that's not gonna do anything. I could just keep going and keep trusting in God. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just
Guys, somebody in the comments says ashamed of nothing, offended by everything, contributes nothing, entitled to everything. I like that one.
living and trusting that God will do it for me. 22 days until I get evicted from the place I've been at for 15 years. All because I made a video asking taxpayers if they were mad that I paid $50 in rent. You let me control your emotions. Stop letting other people control your emotions.
Okay, guys, let's see what else we can get into. It looks like she has a couple of the 22 days to eviction post. Here's another one.
My sister want to talk to me. I'm losing my home. I'm losing everything, all from one mistake. Come on, Rose. Get it together, Rose. Get it together. Don't let them bring you to the darkness. Don't let them bring you to the darkness. I could lose everything. I could lose everything. Everything. If I have God, I have all I need.
Now, guys, I know you hear those kids in the background. I hear like babies talking in the background. Let me know if you can hear it.
You hear me? If I have God, I have all I need. If God is for me, who could be against me? My mom don't want to talk to me. My sister don't want to talk to me. I'm losing my home.
They love the pity parties and they are here for Begfest 2025. All right, that was 22. Let's get into 21 days till eviction.
House for almost 2 weeks now. You know, she called me.
Y'all heard those kids in the background? Those kids are there
To talk to the kids, and they said, Mom, when we come home? And I said, I don't think y'all are coming home. So now I just gotta figure out what's the next step. Because a bunch of hating taxpayers came on here and made me lose my place. So now my kids is wondering when we come home. Well, she said the triplets ain't even worried about me. They didn't even come to the phone. My oldest, was like, "Hi, mom," and walked away. And the little ones was crying for me, but
This
I
girl
gotta
is
do what I
a
gotta do.
mess. I'm
You know what I
sorry,
mean?
guys.
I gotta do what I gotta do. I can't be worried about what's going on over there. My sister got it. She's good. I mean, there's not much else for me to do. Y'all did what y'all did, so that's the reason I'm in the position I'm in. So, yeah.
Oh,
My
Lord,
kids have been at my sister's house for.
just like her sister. So we have Rose and Liv. This is Liv's sister, Rose, guys. Guys, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, okay? It's just a joke. All right, so we did 22 days to eviction, and now it's 21 days to eviction. But hold on, let's look at this one. Stop trying to be my mom. All right, let's see what she's talking about.
Take accountability for your actions. Own up to your mistakes. What are y'all? My mama? The housing police? Be so for real. Do y'all hear how y'all sound? Do y'all hear how y'all sound?
Guys, so the comment says we sound like adults who actually contribute to society. They said we sound like an adult and we're trying to show you how to be one. Hold on, guys. They said your mama told us not to have so many kids, that we couldn't afford not to live on welfare, not to take advantage of the government, not to take advantage of housing. We grew up to be adults that contribute to society, unlike yourself. You have a great day now.
Take accountability for your actions. Own up to your mistakes. What are y'all? My mama? The housing police?
Guys, Rose never cease to amaze me. All right, so now let's go to. Let's see. Okay. So now we're going to try to find 20 days to eviction. Hold on, guys. 21 days. I love taxpayers. 21 days. Let's see. 19 days. All right, let's see what she's saying here.
So let me get this straight. Y'all are mad because I threw it in your face that I paid $50 in a 2-bedroom in a 10-story building for my family of 8. Y'all really mad about that? Are you mad because you can't receive no type of assistance? So you're just taking it out on me? Huh? I genuinely want to know what is the real deep rooted issues that is making you be so mad that I paid $50 in rent. Does that make you mad? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Is that the line that got you guys angry at me? I understand how a genuine question can make you be mad at me. I literally asked y'all a question. Like, I said this multiple times. I asked y'all a question. What is the problem? Like, why can't y'all just answer the question? Why do you want to ruin somebody's life over a question? 3 questions. Why do you want to ruin somebody's life over that? Because you're so miserable? You want me to be miserable too? So let me get this straight. Y'all are mad because I threw it in your face that I paid $50 in a 2-bedroom.
Okay, guys, let's move on. She has another one that says, why does it matter that I want to be a brokey?
That I don't want to be like y'all. Y'all mad that I want to stay broke. What is it? Why are y'all so mad about that?
This girl has no common sense. They say, oh no, she ain't got no job and she got more money than me. That's what I'm trying to think. They said she's back. They said, what is the car getting repossessed? Guys, from what I know, she does not have a car payment. All right, guys. So that's our update on mom of 7 facing an eviction. All right, she's changed her TikTok channel name. It used to be Mom Life, and now it is the Chaos Corner. So, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.